Hey, this is Sip here. Um, how you guys been doing? I've been doing fine. Um, Same old traditional videos, I guess. um, so I think it's like it's obvious what I'm going to talk about from the title, but do I want to have it because I want to have it, or because I want others to see that I have it? And I think it's kind of a very important thing when it comes to careers. So, for example, if you're a doctor, then you have a prestige and people would respect you if you're a doctor. Okay? And and the same goes for me, I guess, because I think I wanted to be a doctor or a nurse because I wanted my parents to be proud of me, because I wanted my mom to be proud of me, because I wanted my father to be proud of me, or because I wanted to just like see that I am a doctor. And I don't know why, but when you tell others that you're a doctor, it's just like you're very smart, you're very hardworking, and you just like survived that many years of studying and night shifts and stuff. So, I think that I didn't like, I don't like being a doctor. I just like the way people would see me or respect me if I were a doctor. And then at the end, I was like, you know what? If people are going to respect me just because I'm a doctor, then I don't want that respect. Or if just like my family members are only going to love me and be proud of me just because I'm a doctor, or just because I work in this hospital, that I don't want that. I don't want to be just like a machine who just like accepts labels and stickers and just like goes through all that pain and struggle and pain just so that some random person would respect me, or I would just like have this prestige. That I mean, that prestige is not going to help me have a good life and be happy. That prestige is just like going to add more weight to my unhappiness. So do I want to have it, or I want others to see that I have it? Do I want this phone because I want to have this phone, or I want others to see that I can pay for this phone? And that's a very important question, because I think that many people, they don't have that money and they cannot pay that pay for that phone very easily, but they just like buy it because they want others to see that they can pay it. And they are in this like, they're in trouble for now paying for that phone, you know what I mean? So do I want to have it, or I want others to see that I have it? And that's how I just like came up with this YouTube channel. Actually, I was like, if I was like living in a jungle where nobody was like, where nobody could see me, okay, and I could just like disappoint nobody by just like being pure me, 100% me, because I want to just like dress the way I want, talk the way I want, look like the way I want, or who I am at my core. I always have this sense that I'm disappointing my parents, I'm disappointing my mom, my dad, my siblings, and they don't like who I am. And if I just like be the one I am, then I am disappointing them. So I asked myself, if I were in this like, if I were in jungle where nobody could see me, nobody knew me, and I could just like disappoint no one, and no one would just like care about me, and no one knew my name, no one knew who I am, what do I do, what job do I have, then what? Who I am then? And I realized that I am like this by creating like YouTube channels. Like I was like, I would look like this, and I like this person, and that's why I have this kind of, I don't know, right now I don't really care about this channel, and I don't care about what people think, because nobody's watching these videos. I mean, if you're watching these videos, thank you, but I mean, my mom is not watching this. I mean, my mom's English is not very that good, and my siblings are not really interested in this kind of videos, so there's no way that they would find these videos, I hope. But I'm sorry, mom, but your child looks like this. I don't know. And I was like, and you know, I think this is kind of a very hard thing when it comes to, I don't know, gender related things, you know, because I think that people, you know, when you're, I don't know, girl, and you act like a boy, okay, I think they might think that it's because of all these like limitations that women go through. I don't know, and they might just like be so like they might see me and they'd be like, she's a girl who wants to be a boy for fun, or because just like being a girl is hard. I don't know. And then I was like, and I always had this question of myself whether I want to be a, whether, I don't know, whether it's because that women are not respected as much as men are respected, or it would be like easier for you if you were a man, you know, like job related. I know that boys and men, they go all through this like toxic masculinity, and society is not very welcome to boys too, uh, as much as it's not welcome to women. I don't know, but I always ask myself, if you were in a jungle and there was nothing named civilization or like government, or just like gender roles or gender expectations, or just like expectations, and you could just like disappoint nobody, who you would be? And I would be me. I would be the person I am right now. Okay, I would dress like this, I would have my hair like this, and I would paint my nails like this. And I don't know, I'm actually really tired of thinking about who I am, like what label. And at the end I was like, this is me. Okay, this is me. Um and and if you can't see me for who I am really, which is this, then I don't know. But this is me. And I'm really, really tired of thinking that what this means, what label. And I'm like, I don't know. I think I don't want to put any labels on myself right now. And I just like want to experience life like other people without putting any labels on myself. And this YouTube channel is just like me choosing to be who I am without shame and without the fear of disappointing my parents. And I hope that I don't know, I hope you would see me the way I am and love me for who I am. So, do I want to have it, or do I just like want others to see that I have it?